Hi, my name is Shawn Brumfield. I'm the founder and director of Pasadena Rosebud Academy Charter School, which was founded in September 2007. This year, we have our inaugural 8th grade graduating class, so we're really excited about sending off our first group of students into high school.
Have you heard? Have you guys heard? Did you hear that the Rosebud Academy is producing students that are scholars, that are socially conscious, and they're prepared to change the world. Let us welcome our class of 2015. Education is not only about gaining knowledge, but it is also an invitation and a ticket to make an impact in every field of human endeavor. We welcome you to the 2015 inaugural commencement celebration of the Rosebud Academy. Let's give these young people.
What I like the most about Rosebud Academy is how the teachers are so loving and caring, and how Ms. Brumfield's not just one of those principals that sit back and let the teachers do all the work. She's always helpful and always around to do something.
I'm so proud of these grads. When I opened this school back in 2007, I had a vision of providing a high-quality education for students. I knew that in order to accomplish that goal, I needed a couple of things. One, the help of dedicated parents who shared my vision. I also knew that I would have to remain committed to holding students to high standards. I'm happy to say that I have a great group of dedicated parents who have helped me hold these students to high quality education and to high standards. So thank you so much for your support. Through our coordinated efforts, we have set these students on a path to success. As these students move on to high school, it is so important that you continue to play a very important role in their education. So those of you who know me know that I'm a big fan of Oprah. And what I know for sure is that education is the most reliable way to success. Education creates a variety of options for you to choose from. You'll find that there are individuals who have talents. They might be a singer. But if they don't have an education, they're just a singer. They have that one option. You'll find that we have great basketball players. If they don't have an education, they're just great basketball players. Just ask Allen Iverson. Some of you guys understand that. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you get a good education, you open a world of possibilities and experiences for yourself. In order to get a good education, you must first understand that education is a choice. And that just means that it doesn't happen through osmosis. You have to be open to receiving it. You have to be an active participant in the process. As we send our students off to high school, guide them to be the best that they can be. And I want to challenge you all to continue to make education a priority. Always hold your child to high standards. Do not settle for C's, D's, and F's. And raise your child intentionally. And what that means is, when you envision when you want your child to be, don't focus on what you want them to be. You want to focus on who you want them to become. We want students to be happy, successful, critical thinkers. We want them to provide service. Once you've identified what you want your child to become, then you have to create a plan and put it in place so that you can get them to that ultimate goal. A large part of that, getting students to that goal, means that we have to model what we want from them. and we have to show them the way through our actions.
It's been good. The education is excellent to me. I felt like all my teachers have really pushed to see that I have good education.
The thing that I learned at Rosebud that will take me further in life is finance, because you need finance in the world so you can run your life.
To our fabulous graduates, I am so proud of you, and I wish you all well in high school, and I can't wait to hear about all the many successes that you guys are going to have along the way, and I'm definitely going to miss you all. I hope you guys come back and visit.
So as a young boy in a single parent home, we always tried to find role models. And so we would look all over the community to find a role model. I would imagine that's true everywhere. But today we have to look no further. If you're looking for someone who is academically astute, who's focused, who is an example of steadfastness and goal planning and reaching unimaginable heights, we look no further. Our keynote speaker is a graduate of UC Berkeley with a bachelor's degree in economics. He has taught in the Pasadena Unified School District math and science. He was a consultant and held many positions with Pearson, and now he is currently the VP of Rosebud. And we are so excited and delighted to have our co-founder to be our keynote speaker. Let us welcome Joseph Brunfield Dose.
Wondering what you was talking about for a few minutes there. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to try to get through this. I didn't expect this to be this touching to me, but as Ms. Brumfield was saying, this has been a long journey for us as co-founders, a long journey for us as parents, as teachers, as everything. If you remember when Rosebud was on Fair Oaks and we was riding bikes in a circle for lunch, then you know what I'm talking about. It's been a long time, and this whole thing right here is an amazing event. So I want to start off by saying good evening. Thank you all for joining us, of course. This is the first of what will be many milestones in these young people's lives. Not long ago, I had an opportunity to teach this class. Miss Anderson was out, and there was a particular math lesson that they wanted to kind of get through. So I came in, instead of a substitute, I came in and I decided to teach a math class or two. And mind you, I've had several years of experience with this. I was a math teacher, math coach, just everything you can do with math. So I knew a little something about teaching mathematics. You guys remember that, right? So I came in. And what I'd always do if I'm introduced to a new class is kind of do a check for understanding, kind of listen to their vocabulary, understand what they get, so I don't come in talking over their heads or too far below them. And what I can tell you for sure about these young people right here is that this group is as smart, as bright, as educated as any group of students I've ever taught in my life. And they are very well prepared for their journey.
What I like most about Rosebud is the way the teachers teach and the way that I can understand them.
Earlier today I spoke to the graduating kindergarten class, right? So it's kind of been our little thing every year. And every year I talk to those kindergartners. They're kind of new coming in. So I always talk to the families and try to give them some advice about holding high expectations and what to expect for their children academically, because I always kind of feel that they're new. I thought long and hard about what I would say tonight and decided that I'd spend my few minutes talking to you guys directly. So you all will excuse me for a few minutes. I know these kids, and I do want to talk to them for a few minutes. I can't even call you kids no more. I just want to share something with you before you move on. Some of you, like Dylan and Ahmad and Jackie, I just met this year. You just came, and I'm so happy to meet you, so proud to meet you. You're very wonderful young people. Others like Lupita and Amari, I've known them since they were in the first grade. So I feel like I've known this group a long time, and this one boy up here I've known, let's just say I had been waiting on him for a long time. But to all of you, I want you to know that I'm rooting for you to win. Far more than rooting for you to win, I'm telling you to win. I'm telling you, you have no choice but to win.
Yes.
Not because you can, because you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So please, win. And before I lose the opportunity, I'm going to give you a couple of tracks that I want you to watch out for. So please, just give me this last 10 minutes of your attention, and I'll sure appreciate it. I know that you're 13 and you're 14 and you know everything. You know everything there is to know today or tomorrow. But just for the next few minutes, can you listen to me now? You can hear me later. The first track I want to talk to you about, it was invented by the native tribes in South America. Some of you went to Costa Rica and you remember all those monkeys running around. Well, there was hunters that used to hunt those monkeys, but they were quite elusive. These monkeys, however, loved to eat small berries. So what the hunters would do is they would take a gourd and hollow it out and fill it with small berries. They would tie that gourd to the tree and then leave a little trail of berries around it, right? And then here comes the monkeys. The monkeys would come, catch a couple berries, they would reach their hand deep down to the gourd, and you know what they would do? They would grab a handful of berries. And here come the hunters. And the monkeys would sit there with a handful of berries, and they couldn't get their hand out the gourd. They couldn't pull their hand out. You know why? Because they wouldn't drop the berry. Don't let anything be so good to you that you can't just let it go and walk away. You're agile, you're important, and you know what to do. So don't let it get good to you. Let it go. Trust me, now. There are plenty of berries and delicious fruits out there that won't cost you your journey. So my first track about them berries, let it go. And you know when it's time to let go. That second trap is from another indigenous people in South America. They used to hunt geese on a river. Now the geese are very alert and cautious, so anytime they see something coming, they would just fly high away, right? And they would do it quickly. And once there was no more danger, they just fly back down and rest on the river, right? So let me tell you what these hunters would do. They would gather a bunch of pumpkins, and they would hide in the bushes up the river and float the pumpkin down. And the geese would see the pumpkins and fly high and far away, right? Eventually, the geese would see the pumpkins and they wouldn't fly away at all. But let me tell you about these slick hunters. They would paint big masks that looked like pumpkins, right? And they would dip down in the water and walk all the way down the water. Now the geese, feeling that they were out of danger, wouldn't even fly away. And those hunters would walk right up into and catch them. Here's this trap right here. Don't let your true instincts desensitize you from danger. You know when it's danger. That's inside of you. You know when that's just coming, right? You see those pumpkins coming down the river. I'm talking pumpkins, right? Let's skip school. Let's wear that. Let's hit this. Let's drink that. Don't listen to them pumpkins, because they ain't just pumpkins. It's danger. And you know when it's coming, and you feel it, and you fly high and as far away as you can. You all understand me, right? Delise, all you, Ron, okay? You fly high and you fly away because you know when danger's coming. Don't desensitize yourself to danger just because it didn't get you the first time. The last trap is a flea circus. So back in the day before your YouTube and all the stuff y'all watch now, people would build these little tiny glass cases and they would decorate them like a circus, put little Ferris wheels and tents and all that stuff in it. They would dump a bunch of fleas in there. And the fleas would just hop around all crazy, a bunch of fleas just hopping, looking crazy. It was very entertaining that people would watch it. They would look at it and go, man, that's a cute little flea circus. It would look really crazy. And what was amazing to people is that the fleas didn't jump out the box. The box was only about that big. Now everyone knows that a flea can jump up to 3 feet high. 3 feet high, yet these fleas would stay in that little tiny box. And people would really trip off this, right? Like, how did you get those fleas to stay in that box? What they would do is they'd catch all these fleas, they'd put them in the box, and they'd make a little glass top. And they would put that top on the box and push it down about a ½ inch from the top. They would just leave it overnight. And all those crazy fleas would jump all night, and they would hit their heads on that glass roof. The next morning, they would take the glass off and go show it to them, and the fleas, having hit their head on that glass roof, would never jump that high again. They were trapped in that box because they hit their head just a couple of times and wouldn't jump that high again. All of you can leap as high as anyone I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of young people. And as sure as you can leap that high, you'll hit your head a few times. But don't you ever, ever forget how high you can jump. You better not ever let a person, a neighborhood, a school, or anything trap you into a box because you hit your head and forgot how high you can jump. There is nothing, no man, nothing that's going to stop you guys from soaring. So please take those 3 traps with you. I would wish you luck, but you don't need it. You're already everything you're going to be, and I'm just going to wait for you to be it. So congratulations, young people. You know I love you, and I'll see you soon.
My experience here at Rosebud Academy has been life-changing because I've been coming here since I was in the 1st grade, so 8 years, and it's been amazing.
We have a trifecta for our valedictorians, and we're going to hear from them now.
Good evening, friends, family, distinguished guests, and fellow graduates. Once again, welcome to this wonderful occasion. Tonight, a few of us would like to talk about our journey thus far. We will talk about this journey in 3 parts: the past, present, and future. My name is Joseph Brumfield III, and I want to talk a little bit about the past. Some people may think the past is irrelevant, but it's not. The past shapes who you are now and your future, for the better or for worse. When I think about my own journey and what has brought me here in front of you right now, I think about overcoming certain fears. When I was in the 5th grade, we went on a field trip up to the mountains. We had an activity where you had to walk across a rope that was about 30 feet high. I was so afraid that I just couldn't do it. I swore I would never climb that high again. 2 years later, we went to Costa Rica and we had a chance to zip line over the cloud forest. This just happened to be one of the longest and highest zip lines in the world. This time, I decided there was no way I was going to miss this experience. So me and a few of my fellow classmates zip lined over the cloud forest in Costa Rica. This experience, like several others in my past, have made me braver, more brave, stronger, and taught me to take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way. So when I think about my past, I think of a bunch of experiences, opportunities, and most of all decisions that altogether make up who I am today. This is very important because as I move forward, I understand that every decision that I make, every experience that I allow myself to have, and every opportunity in front of me will one day be a part of my past journey and will play an important role for who I am and will be. So I am proud of my past, as I know it will be a part of my journey. But I know that I am creating my past with every decision that I make, and I plan to make it a good one. In conclusion, to a certain extent, you decide your own past because every decision you make now, you will make up your past. So make your decisions and make them good ones, and seize the moment. Always try hard, do your best, and always be prepared.
The present is a gift, seizing every moment so you can continue to grow and better yourself. We have inspired each other so much in many great ways. Today we... Okay.
Come on, Captain.
Today we are not only graduating from the 8th grade, but also from each other. We will live it. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. We will be going our own ways and hopefully on a path that leads us to a better place than we could have ever imagined. Hopefully we never forget each other and the great memories we had. The present is all about what is happening now. However, every decision that you make now should be the best decision that you could possibly make. We are all here now because of the great decisions that we have made. Your biggest fear isn't failing, it's getting too comfortable. You're going to be doing things and you're going to be scared. Everybody is, it's natural. But do me a favor. Take a deep breath and say, I'm stronger than I seem, I'm stronger than I seem, I'm better than I believe, and I'm smarter than I think. And then go do what you're afraid of. I was blessed with a mother who was in a constant state of wonder. And whenever I would be upset or complain about something, she always had the same advice. Oh gosh. You are in control. If you don't like something, then change it. And to me this meant that if I didn't like something or didn't like the way it was being done, then I should change it because I have the power to. 99% of failures come from those who have the habit of making excuses. My name is Catherine Manning, and I currently go to Pasadena Rosebud Academy. My favorite subject is math and science because they offer a challenge.
Good evening, everyone. Today is a special day for everyone. Today, the school year ends, in which we have learned, respect, and have fun with each other. Thank you, teachers, and thank you, classmates. It is up to us to be grateful and take advantage to the opportunities that show up. Let's not waste our time nor the moment. We are teens, and to start each part of our lives, we need to prepare we need to study and prepare for anything in our future for our own personal good. To be a better person, a better friend. Let's never give up. Let's take advantage of all the opportunities that people offer us to have a great future. We need to think positive in all circumstances. Everyone is capable of being great if you try hard. Even if there's obstacles in your way, you can do it. And if you need help in your life, you have family members that will help you, friends, teachers, etc. Everything you need to accomplish your goals for your future is at your disposal. These choices that you may still count. Without a choice, you don't think of moving forward towards the future. In our future, we need to think about our education, but also we need to think about our personal life, about our friendships, people that you will hang out in the future. If you make poor choices or decisions, what options were limited, it will be difficult to get a good education, job, etc. It all depends on what you do in the present. I, Andrea Jacqueline, came here to the United States for a reason, and that reason is to get more opportunities to have a better future and a better education.
When I came to Pasadena Rosebud Academy, I thought I would never fit here.
But then I saw students and classmates helping me, giving me respect, welcoming me, and then I realized I can make friends and try my best in my future, and education too. And that's what I did. I made a choice for my future, and you, my classmates, need to do that. You need to create your future with positive thoughts. The future is not something we enter, it's something we create. I sincerely wish the best for all of us. I hope that in the future, we can all meet again and share our success with one another. Thank you, teachers, for your teachings, your support, and your time. Thank you, classmates, for your friendship and kindness. Have a nice day, everyone, and thanks for listening. I wish the best for the 8th grade students.
Thanks for, my friends, thanks for being there when I needed it. You're really awesome. I mean, thanks for everything. I mean, you always make my days.
I've heard people speak of all ages, all over this country, and even all over the world. And these three take a back seat to no one. Let's give them another round.
My plans for the future is to be an architect or go to the NFL or MLB.
I want to be a chef or be a doctor.
Our first award is for Dress for Success. I'm going to call your name, please. Jacqueline Ivy. Joseph Rumfield. Sterling Collier. Guadalupe Flores. Catherine Manning. Our next award is community service. Students in the 8th grade are required to complete 20 hours of community service throughout the school year. This allows students a chance to give back to our communities and become better citizens. These students have completed their hours and exceeded the hours that are required. Guadalupe Flores, she completed 35.5 hours of community service. Catherine Manning, 34.5 hours. And Joseph Brumfield, 20.5 hours. Our next award is citizenship. Students are given this award for being outstanding students who follow rules, directions, are respectful, and show positive behavior. Jacqueline Aguirre. Joseph Brumfield. Sterling Collier. Guadalupe Flores. Catherine Manning. And Leilani Sapp.
One of my most memorable experience was when I went to Six Flags for grad night. It was fun, and I had fun with my friends.
Our next award is for perfect attendance. When students miss school, they miss out on the lesson of the day. It is important for students to be present every day. These students have not missed a day throughout this school year. Sterling Collier.
I had a good learning experience. I like the small environment and how it's like a small class, and the teachers can help you one-on-one.
Our next award is Honor Roll. The student who is receiving this award has received A's and B's throughout the whole semester. Guadalupe Flores. Our next award is the Principal's Honor Roll. Students who are receiving this award have shown exemplary performance and have earned all A's for the semester. These students have a GPA of 4.0. Jacqueline Aguirre. Joseph Brumfield. Catherine Manning. Our final award is a special Maranatha's Honor Award. Maranatha High School recognizes incoming freshman students who have demonstrated distinguished academic performance. Based on his GPA, Joseph Brumfield is awarded this award with high honors. Can we please have a round of applause for all the students?
My experience at Rosebud was very enjoying. I learned a lot, and I had fun. I think I would be taking knowing how to plan my financial future, because I took a finance class here.
This particular award is near and dear to my heart. We have 3 students who have been with Pasadena Rosebud Academy since its inception in September 2007. They have been steadfast and dedicated to Rosebud Academy, and I would like to recognize them for their commitment. So at this time, I would like to recognize Joseph Brumfield, Amari Carpenter, and Guadalupe Flores. Please come in.
Will the first group of graduates stand? Guadalupe Flores. Ryan Lamar Love Jr. Kayla Malik Snowden. Ron Christopher Wilson Jr. Leilani Nicole Sapp. Ahmad Lipscomb. Dylan Joshua Bright. Sabian Aran Zesto Rivera. And Joseph Dean Brumfield III. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the Pasadena Rosebud Academy Middle School 8th grade graduating class of 2015.
Hello, parents, students, and families of Rosebud. My last 4 years at Rosebud have been very exciting. From my field trips, going to the mountains to learn about the stars, and building shelters, to kayaking in the ocean at Catalina Island, and finally to whitewater rafting and zip lining in Costa Rica. These experiences will always remind me of the great times I had at Rosebud. Rosebud taught us that you need an education to be successful in life. I want to thank both my teachers, Ms. Anderson and Mr. Pete, for giving us the knowledge to go on in life. I want to thank my parents for always being there to support me through thick and thin. And also a very special thank you to Ms. Brumfield for believing in each and every one of us. We will take with us memories, friendships, and the work ethic to be successful in life. Thank you, Pasadena Rosebud, for a great time.
The biggest thing I learned here was my finance from my teacher, Miss Anderson, because she taught me how to manage my money better, so that'll be a big part of my life. When I make it to the NBA, I'll make sure I get everybody courtside tickets to watch me play for the Bulls in Chicago.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path.
My first day in 8th grade, everyone took me on as their own. You guys, I love you. Thank you for this great experience, and Pasadena Rosebud was the best thing that ever happened to me.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
So excited for her. Leilani started Rosebud in the 6th grade, and she has learned and has grown and developed so much that I'm so excited for her. And I think this was one of the best selections of school and her education that I could have found for her. And I wish her many blessings and much joy and much success in her years to come in high school. And I thank Rosebud because without it, I think it would have been a bigger challenge in the public school. Thank you so much, and I love her so much, and I'm so excited for her.
I'd like to dedicate to my mama. She's been very supportive. She built the school from the ground up. She's been working very hard to keep it alive. I'm glad it's so successful today.
And this is my son. He's been doing a great job.
Ooh, oh my God. In a little white dress and an afro puff. Just matured into a beautiful young lady. I'm gonna miss her. She comes and gives me hugs every morning. Okay, it's getting emotional. We gotta go. I miss you.
First graduating class of Rosebud. I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all go to do great things. Continue to be brilliant. And we love y'all.
Just want to wish a big congratulations to the class of 2015 from Rosebud Academy. I love you guys and I wish you all well.
Man, I'm gonna miss these kids so much. Always family. Rosebuds did it. Let them know.
Oh, congratulations, JoJo.
Thank you, Dad.
Valedictorian, everything else.
Thanks.
All that. That's awesome, man. You did a great job.
All three of y'all smile already. 3, 2, 1. Look, that's beautiful.
I'm already this.
Sick tape, volume 2. Believe it. Let me switch up the game. On the floor, I fall back, step back, cause I might put it on, yeah. I go deep, so deep, then I sleep so sweet. Cross the floor like a broom with my feet. You don't want me head to shoulder. I hop on the beam, flip it over. Wood up and toe up, show up. Ain't scared to take it all, misdemeanor, take it all. Tipsy and I feel good. Stop the track, put on your hoods. Into it, I do it, I done it. If you really, really want it, then play or stop frontin'. Hey boy, you know I'm your type. 5'2" with my jeans real tight. My curves, they swerve so superb. My word is my word, and I came to serve. We run this, we run this, we run this. It don't matter where you're from, it's where you're at. And if you can't freak a league, don't tip your hat, baby.
And I'm going to miss her so much.
What
What are you going to do without us? I don't know, man. It's Ever been since 8 I was years. like this high, and now it's 8 years. You're going to be a mess. Don't forget about it.
Hi, my name is David McGee. I'm Daly's Sky Blue's uncle. I am so proud of her, but I'm not surprised. I have to say that. She goes home from school every day, rests, and then she does her homework, and she makes sure she's done. She makes sure she's
So this week is Spirit Week and we are celebrating the last week of school, and we are very excited that we have completed our first 8th grade graduating class.
If you're a new student at Rosebud, just always be open-minded and willing to be successful.
I want to wish my friends good luck in high school.
My experience was great for my first year at Rosebud.
You should definitely come here to Rosebud Academy. Everyone is so welcoming, and it's like a family, like a big family. Bye guys, I love you guys and I miss you.